Hi folks, welcome to today's Tuesday's Look with Luke, and we've come to Mary's reaction in verse 34. How will this be? Mary asked the angel, since I am a virgin. The angel answered, the Holy Spirit will come on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you, so the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. Even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age, and she who is said to be unable to conceive is in her 6th month, for no word from God will ever fail. It's when Mary questions the angel, it's not the same as when Zechariah questioned the angel, because he was basically saying, I don't believe this. She's not saying that she doesn't believe it. She's saying, I am a virgin. Now, actually, it seems quite strange, because you'd think she would have thought, well, I am a virgin, but I'm betrothed to be married, and therefore, hopefully I will be able to conceive and give a son. But this, I think, is Mary having some degree of awareness that this was a more immediate thing. She had not had sexual relations with Joseph at this point. And the angel's answer is incredible. The Holy Spirit will come on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. Now, the overshadowing could be understood in two ways. One would be it's the term that's used of the Shekinah glory in the temple, or the Ark of the Covenant, going over the Ark. And it's possible it refers to that. But I think it's more likely it refers to Genesis 1, where it's the creative power of the Spirit. The Spirit of God was over the waters. God said, let there be, and there was. And this is God saying, let there be. This is a miraculous act of creation. And Mary is being told that. Now again, you get people who just get really wound up about this and say, well, how can a virgin birth be possible? Well, look, how can creating the world out of nothing be possible? But that's what God did. The point is, if he's God, he can do it. That's the actual point. If you go round and round in circles, basically saying, well, if it's just a human thing, it's got nothing to do with God. But it does have something to do with God, doesn't it? The Holy Spirit will come on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. So the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. Not the son of Joseph, but the Son of God. And again, the emphasis on that is important. And then there's the reasoning here. Even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age. So what Mary is being told, Elizabeth, who's unable to conceive, is now miraculously able to conceive. You're going to go, if you like, a step further without any human intervention, without any man being involved. And that's because no word from God will ever fail. No word from God will ever fail. We will come to Mary's reaction to that, I think, tomorrow. But I think the question is legitimate. The reality of what happened is utterly astounding. The Son of God came as a human embryo into the womb of this young woman and was nurtured and grew in the same way as every other child grows. It's actually a very, 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 very beautiful thing, isn't it? And a very astonishing thing that the creator of the whole universe should become so vulnerable. All right, we shall leave you, and join us again tomorrow, and we'll look at Mary's answer to what the angel says. All right, bye.